Hi, my name is Yanis Harbi, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Mama Teresa Cuisines, which is located or situated in Four Ways, Craighaven Park in Johannesburg, right in South Africa. Mama Teresa Cuisines was a dream or a vision that was born during lockdown. I realized, what else can I do in order for me to enlarge or increase my financial capacity? And then I realized, what is it that I can do with ease, something that I like? And then an idea came to me and said, you know what? Why don't you turn your passion into profits? I say that was it. It's like I woke up from a dream. For me, it just took me by storm. And then I said, I'm going to do just that. Then I realized there was a gap in the market. And that gap basically was traditional foods. Many women and men, especially living in the 21st century, many men and women, including middle age, like your people in the late teen, in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, especially up to like 50s, they are busy because we are living in the world which is a fast forward, a microwave kind of a world where people don't want to stand long hours and prepare a meal. But at the same time, they want to have those traditional meals, but they just don't have time for it. Do you blame them for that? No, you don't. That is why I'm there to actually be able to bring that solution. Then I said, okay, I'm going to cut the chopping of the tomatoes, the washing of this and that. I'm going to make traditional foods, but I'm not just going to make it ordinary. I'm going to make it extraordinary. Something that will be able to feed the eyes before it creates an eventful taste in the mouth. Being able to have a marriage with your taste buds. And so I thought of, I'm not just going to go the South African way of traditional foods. I will try and research and investigate and say, what do Nigerians eat? What do Zambians eat? I'm going to cover the whole continent and see what are the similarities in terms of traditional foods. And I found that, you know what? There are many similarities. And then I created what is called a menu. When I created a menu, I started tasting it and, cooking for this one, for that one, just to see if they like my traditional food. And the feedback was basically amazing, And then I said, okay, I'm going to package it and in a very nice way. And I'm going to make sure that I don't cook, traditional foods in a traditional way, but I'm going to apply what is called modernization. I'm going to apply color. I'm going to put the tomato paste. I'm going to do curry. I'm going to do garnish. I'm going to do the greens so that the food looks so attractive for anybody to be able to trust the food before they can even start indulging in the food. And so, as I thought of that, I thought to myself, I will need a startup plan. I will need a startup market. I will need a startup package, which is basically, where I employ like two people. I buy a fridge. I buy a gas stove, especially living in the world where, like right now in South Africa, we've got a problem of load shedding. And then I thought to myself, that would be a great idea. At the same time, I'm a game changer by nature, and I can only change the game by changing the game of others. Well, how am I going to help the government? I'm going to help the government by employing people so that I eradicate the unemployment rate that we are standing with right now by employing women. Because I realize that when you employ a woman, you actually empower a nation. That is why women are naturally cultivators. You give a woman a house, she'll give you a home. You give a woman, just tomatoes or maybe relish or what, she would turn it into a meal. And then I said, those are the best people to be able to empower. I just need a startup plan that will be able to enhance me and take me to the next level. The market is already there. My market starts from the lower people up to the highest people, because my meal can only cost about 40 rand. And 40 rand, most of the people can actually be able to afford that. And then I realized this is something that's going to take this world by storm, because when somebody thinks of traditional foods, they think of something that is not looking good. But when I go with a flay of really saying that this is traditional food, and when they look at it, they say, where did this come from? How did somebody come up with this creative way of having a presentation of such African food, that is able to just go to any market and being able to feed people and at the same time bringing profits into the passion that I've actually put in there. So I know that the money is with the people that are working. That's where I can go. The people that don't have time to stand long hours on the stove, and there's so many people like that. That is why you find that when you go to grocery stores this time around, you find that where they cook traditional foods, it's actually, or not just traditional foods, but just meals. It's been expanded. Why is that? Because they have investigated in the market, they have researched that people are no longer interested in just cooking, but they would rather buy the food because of so many things that have actually come in the space of life, and things have actually changed. We're living in the microwavic world where people want things to be done for them, where people want things to be done quick and great, but nice because they've got other things to attend to. And so it is my wish that if only I can be backed up with about 100,000 rand, I will be able to start up this business that will be able to take this world by storm and being able to employ people, which means I will eradicate poverty. And at the same time, I will be able to change the game by changing the game of another woman. That is what I got. Thank you very much. And in so doing, I believe I can take Kentucky out of the markets.